Hello, I'm SorcererFinch. Hope everyone's having a great day. This is my 2023 qualifier for the Fake All-Dungeon Keysanity mode. We're going to go ahead and kick off the timer here in a second. But with this mode, for folks watching along at home, if you're watching this on YouTube, is we have to do every single dungeon. Keys are also somewhere. Maps and compasses are somewhere, but we're gonna have to do all of them. However, there are a couple sets of keys that are going to be locked in their dungeon, namely Aga Tower, Castle Tower, to defeat Ganon 1, and then the Ganon's Tower big key is in Ganon's Tower. But we're gonna go ahead and start the countdown right now, and go ahead and get ready. Good luck, have fun to everyone else, and let's rock this. And go. Started our house. We are not going to be doing a map check because it would be pointless. It would be, it wouldn't do any good. We would just see nothing. All right, dodge you. All right, scrounge up some bombs if we can. Those aren't bombs. Those aren't bombs. Yeah, if you're interested in learning more about Link to the Past Randomizer, ALTTPR.com, and that is a Meyer small key. Technically the keys aren't required to clear out the dungeon, but they're nice to have. Hammer, let's do the front of escape. Hammer, let's do the front of escape. There we go. Just make our way through the guards there. Honestly, that's kind of our goal there. However, our ultimate goal will not only be to get the 7 crystals as normal, but also get the 3 pendants, and also defeat Ganon. We'll go ahead and just heal up real quick, because this is going to be a bit of a time investment, so we want to make sure that we can complete it. Good news is with that hammer. Good news is with hammer, that does things good. It also does mean that there's a lot more incentive to continue throughout, because you may not actually get the small key back here. Small key is not locked in here. But yeah, we can try it and see what we can get. There we go. A little bit of magic. We'll skip out on. There's a big key of Turtle Rock. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. A little bit of magic. We've got plenty of magic for like one shot of something. We also don't really have anything that uses magic yet, so also sort of a moot point, honestly. All right. There we go. 2 hammer spit. 2 hammers. Oh, look, it's the big key of this dungeon. All right. All that just to get 3 bombs. So not exactly what we were looking for, but still worth checking. And there's a fighter sword, so we have weaponry. We have weaponry. Let's go ahead and continue. Now there are 5 different game modes for the main tournament qualifiers, and we are doing all 5 qualifiers, 1 of each mode. We have open hard plus. We don't need hearts. Open hard where a bunch of items are replaced. Oh well. That wasn't actually what we wanted to do. But we know there's another bush crab coming up anyway, so. And bombs. So we will not be doing lumberjack ledge. No lumberjack ledge. There we go. Still worth it, because, well, unless this is money, in which case it was not worth it. Um, Maps don't really matter. Maps will tell us if a dungeon is a crystal or a pendant. We will be doing all of them anyway. We will be doing every single dungeon anyway, so it's a moot point. The only big information that we could use is something. We don't need that fairy. The only big information is what is the 5-6 dungeons and what is a green pendant. For the most part, it's not going to be really useful otherwise, but we'll see what we get. But yeah, and if you like links to the Past Randomizer or other video game based content, be sure to drop a subscription in YouTube. It's good for you. All right, blue mail. So we take half damage the rest of the seed. $50. Another big key of desert. And a bottle. We're just gonna leave the bee there. And another bottle. We're just gonna. The bee is not angry at us per se. The bee's not angry at us. Okay, maybe a little bit. I don't know. But either way, get a little cash. All right, we get a map of Hyrule Castle, which is the most useless, which is one of the most useless maps. Unfortunately, small key to pod. That's good. Lamp is excellent, and hookshot is all right. We got some good items here. Lamp means dark rooms are no longer an issue. It does open up back of escape degree. Map is called Woods. And maps aren't useless, but they're not the most useful. All right. As we do this opening game area, this is like what you would do. This is an example of something to do at the early game. Because it's a huge number of items. There's Cape. That's Aghanim in logic now. Aghanim is in logic at this point. That does worry me to a degree. That worries me to a little bit of a degree. Do we do the sub 10-minute Aga play? All right, bombs. We can skip bombs. Oh, we're gonna have to shoot. We gotta have to scout this. We're hoping for the best. Okay, good. We'll skip out on that bottle. That's fine. I started our house. We made a mistake because we did not actually have bombs going into there. So if that was something, we would not have been able to pick it up. As it stands, a bottle is not going to be necessary. But we can purchase bombs here. Should also be able to use hookshot a little bit for quicker travel. All right, let's see. The big thing is just try to avoid as much. I was gonna say try to avoid like splashing there. It does introduce a tiny bit of lag, and then I go and just like use the hook shot the wrong direction. All right, we get our hook shot clip there. As you use the hook shot, or as you push a block rather, that block essentially becomes invisible. Like you can hook shot things through it, or you can make it go away, or different things. All right, and big key of Ice Palace. The key of ice. All right, we're still not that. Still missing out on a lot of hearts. All right. Okay. Pretty chill mini Moldarm Cave there. Honey, bombs. Small key to Ganon's Tower. Okay. We've got one more feasible play to Ice Palace, and then I think we... I think after oh. Yeah, use the hook shot for quick motion, or quick movement. Good news is crabs here will only do 1 hard damage. I don't really like... Yeah, we don't have water walk. We can do water walk, but... Actually, no, I don't think we can anyway. That would be pretty slow anyway. So I think from here, let's go to Eastern area. There, let's go to Eastern area. We could fake flipper and do a couple checks out of logic, but I don't see that as being... I mean, there aren't a whole lot of like good checks at this point. A Ganon's Cave is available in the desert area. And we will get some knowledge about what Green Pendant is here, so that'll be good. Something free. Okay, that's good info. TR does have our Green Pendant. Not exactly helpful there. All right. Just a little early. That's all right. Yeah, let's see how far we can go into Eastern. For Eastern, we do lack the big key. Oh, that poor guard. Facing the wrong way. Head turned 180 degrees. It is a pretty... There are a good number of checks in here, though, so that's why I kind of like this for right now. Cannons, by the way, will do have our hard damage. All right, let's see what we get in here. Get a big key of Hera. Okay. So once we go up the mount, once we get mountain access, we will be able to... And once we get mountain access, we will be able to do things. Don't need bombs. But yeah, with a Keysanity mode where maps, compasses, and all keys are shuffled, that does give a lot more value to dungeon, because it's anywhere like this dungeon. This particular dungeon normally has 3 items, and big key, map, compass. So a total of 6 checks. We have the ability to get 4 right now without even being able to finish the dungeon. But yeah, with Hammer, Hammer would give access to Pod. But I think after this we do go. Let's finish this. Let's finish this up, and then I think we go. We don't have quite Zora money. We can get Zora money pretty easily. But I don't know how much that actually... That doesn't really get us much, actually. We wouldn't be able to do... We don't have Waterfall Fairy. Oh, hold on. Okay, nothing there. Okay, yeah, let's do Castle Tower. Let's go ahead and do a 20-minute Aghanim. And before we do that, we will be able to get the item back here. This item is the last one in Logic, in Escape at this point. We do not have Mitt, where we don't have Power Glove, so we can't do the full back. We're okay taking damage. We will likely be taking some damage down here, and with the ropes, snakes. Go. And it's a small key to skull. Nope. Chase. It's like I gotta chase after the rope. There. Okay, so Skullwood, small key, not exactly what we're looking for. All right. All right, but yeah, that is the last item that we could get logically. The small key for Hyrule Castle is somewhere. Aww. I have to burn a blue potion just to be able to do that. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. All right. All right. Hey, look, it's a small key to this dungeon. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of brutal, actually. This is gonna be kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Like any heart drops that happen, like just dodge around. Do a lot of dodging around. All right. Okay. Okay. My God. That wasn't great. Well, that's not great. All right. Third time's charm. Worst comes to worst, I go and... Okay. Let's just go ahead and use Sword Slat. There we go. First try. We're going up here with one more heart than usual. And we lost it. Wrong way. Ew. Ew. All right. 4 times the charm. Okay. 1. Room 1. Not worth picking up that cash. Just to get it away. Just to get that particular guard away. There we go. We made it to this room. We made it. We made it. We are a full, like, extra heart and change. There's where that heart is. I'm really glad that that wasn't a fall. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Okay, 2 hearts at this point is probably okay. 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 There we go. There's 2 hearts in here somewhere. There we go. This has been rough. 3 heart Aga climb is not our usual. And it really didn't help that we had to burn. There we go. There we go. And yeah, don't. There we go. We got a smidge there. All right, and Aghanim doing his thing, warping Zelda to the Dark World. Like we'll be going to the Dark World. All right. Don't die. Don't die. All right. 1, 2, 3, 6 hits, by the way. It takes 6. 4. Take 6 hits. Aga attacks and patterns of 5. I'll explain a little bit more here in a second. That was perfect. Basically, Aga attacks and patterns of 5. The first one is always reflectable. The next 3 are 50-50 between, and we are Bonsai Buddy. And we are Bonsai Buddy. We got here the flute. All right. All right, that's worth it. That opens up a lot. That does open up a lot. Let's see. Unfortunately, it does also make the rest of the world is now going to be much tougher now that we've defeated Ganon. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Like, now there are guards in Kakarika Village, as an example. But you love to see the sub half hour. Yeah, so anyway, Ganon does attack in patterns of 5. First one is reflectable. Next 3 are 50-50 between reflectable and non-reflectable, colloquially called blue balls. And then the 5th attack is always lightning and cannot be reflected. Get out of the way. So it's possible for 0 blue balls. It's possible for 15 in the worst possible scenario whereas the first one's always reflectable. The next 3 are not reflectable. All right. We rescued Old Man, so the good news is if we die while carrying him over, we shouldn't. We're fine. You get a small key. He gives us a small key to Skullwoods. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do our checks. You need to be careful. Regardless of what armor we have, those boulders will do 1 heart of damage. Even though we are armored up. We're armored up a bit and take half damage. All right. Red rupee up above. And what is inside Spectacle Rock? Small key. Okay, so we will get that. We will get that. Pick up that small key, and then we will... don't think we try bomb jumping in this case. I think this frankly, this quickest will probably end up being save quit. Saving and quitting. Small key to Thieves Town is interesting. But yeah, one of the tough things is we don't have access to anything in the Dark World yet. That's kind of why, like, I'm really looking at Mountain now, because it's the densest location we've got at this point. After this, we go to Desert Area. Yeah, Desert Area is our next, but there are a number of checks available here. Get bombs to the ready. Heart, and there's like we almost doubled our health right there. Oh geez, this seed. Got the jokes. We have to do a couple things there anyway. So money, money, a lot of money. Okay, so Zora is now viable. Heart and bombs. I think we do Hera first. We do Hera first and then come back for Pyro Cave. But yeah, 3-heart Aghanim is not exactly the most fun. Actually, it'll be pretty quick to hop back up. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead and do this. We don't need to kill everything along the way, but it is very much a... They will be blocking our path. And while they're taking iframe, while they're damaged, even though they've got iframes, they also will not be able to damage us, so... Hence why it's everyone's advantage that, you know, let me go. Everything will be fine. All right. The dead rock just pushed me down closer to where I needed to go. That's how I'm interpreting it, and I'm sticking with that explanation. Yeah, we should be able to... With Hera, we have the big key. So... Yeah, with the big key, that will allow us to finish the dungeon. At least with... it'll allow us to finish it, just not every single check. We will be missing... at this point, we would be missing 1 check. Without the small key. But again, big key a pod. Okay, that's actually good to know. There's the Moon Pearl. There is... that helps considerably, because that does give us now access to things in Dark World. Oh. There we go. I'm not too worried about Moldorum, at least damage-wise. By setting that barrier back up, that does unlock a couple pots. Go. Kana Samaria, yes please. Yes please, Kana Samaria. Love to see it. Okay, we come over here. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. All right, comp isn't really useful. Like, let me just pick that up. It'll save us a little bit. It'll save us picking up a couple pots at least. There we go. All right, and Moldorm. Moldorm requires 3 hammer hits. And I made him mad. I made him mad. As long as you don't get knocked off, though, it's fine. All right, and that is good for the Pendant of Power. Now, on one hand, it kind of sucks that, like, marked off up there. On one hand, you know, Drat, it's not one of the crystals, but on the other hand, that is 100% required. Okay, so from here, go ahead into the Dark World. Now, why are we going up here, you may ask? Well, you see, as you approach the dungeon, as you approach the castle, we are in the Dark World. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, those things actually will mess us up considerably. Let's go top end. There we go. There we go. Not a usual route that we have to do. It's not a usual route, but this does also mean when we can pop into the a dungeon, let's do it, because it is a significant time investment to it's a significant time investment to have to do something here. Good. There we go. Right. We knew that. We knew that. Without a glove, I can't get that. Without a glove, I was not able to pick that up. All right, Skullwoods. You have a key, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get the thing here. Interestingly, actually, no, I do want to take a death warp here. I do want to do a death warp here. It probably would have been about the same time. Honestly, probably a little bit more efficient to just kind of walk it out, but at least it gets that off the. Oh, I'm glad I saw you. Skullwoods, we don't have the big key, so let's just go in from this direction. All right, we got. But yeah, this is definitely a mode where it's like, hey, open up all the things. And there's the mirror. Okay. Mirror gives us more checks. Small key to pod. Okay. Like seeing small pod keys. Also, this does give us, though. And map of thieves. Okay. We know Thieves Town is going to be a crystal. We have full knowledge now. We have full knowledge because Hera was pendant. We knew Hera was a pendant when we picked it up. Skullwoods, we have the map for. With the map, you get to see in the upper corner if it's a pendant or crystal, P or C. And then we were informed that Bolero, collectible, that we had to throw it away. All right, we will be able to at least get a couple items in here. We will be able to get the first 4 items at least. Cannot go further. And there's the Power Glove. That gets that big key from earlier. I think we actually might do that before we get to our off course. Small key to pod, good. Small key to pod. The more of those that we get, the better off we will be. Pod is one of those where you can technically do it with 4 if you know some fancy footwork. I don't know said fancy footwork though. I do not know how to consistently hammer jump. How to hammer jump. Small key to ice. Okay. All right. Right. No. We can't do anything. Can't do anything else. Like, hold on. Why are we advancing? We don't have the big key. We did not pick up the big key. Before we do too much, let's go ahead and grab that big key, though. Because if it is Thief Town, and it is a possibility, that it is a required double dip. Could very much be a double dip. Hold on. That was weird. All right. But yeah, getting the Power Glove does help considerably. Like the Power Glove, it's so bad. There we go. And what was the big key? It was Thieves Town. Of course. So yeah, that ended up being a required double dip, depending on where the Titan's mitts are. Oh, yeah, let's grab that. So that looks like at this point a required double dip. I am glad that we didn't. That we chose to do that though. Because now we can go right back in and we can finish this dungeon. We can finish off Thieves Town entirely. All right. Yeah, the joy of like when the Zyzacs there, when they hide underneath. Still got to be careful there. Okay, 20 bucks is the stun prize. Good to know. All right, let's actually let's keep out hookshot. Hookshot is going to be our main safety item right here. There we go. There we go. At the very least, it might have taken a little extra time, but it was damageless. Which, all things considered, considering I apparently can't do that, helps if you face the correct direction. They drop bombs. All right. They're fine. They're fine. Small key of Meyer. All right. Small key of Meyer is good to know. If they happen to drop a heart, well, I guess hearts don't really help at this point. But it is good knowledge, at least, for what they do drop, because you never know what you might need. But yeah, we're using Hookshot basically as a stunning item. It's great for stunning enemies, except for Gibdos. It does not stun Gibdos, but yeah. There we go. All right, good. Small key to Skull Woods. You don't really need. Get hammer to the ready. Hammer to the ready. For Quake Medallion. Okay. Okay, I see you, Quake. Quake has a chance. There are 2 dungeons that will require a medallion just to be able to get into. Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. Basically, we won't know what we need for that until it's too late. Let's just get that ready. Do you think the ice rod is cool? Yes, I do, Blind. All right, go. No, that's fine. That's fine. All right, and that is the dungeon cleared out. Now, we don't know what our 5-6 ones are quite yet. We don't know where our 5-6 crystals are yet. We will be able to find that out shortly. And I don't need to know them immediately either, again, because... All right, map of Eastern. We know Eastern's going to be a crystal of some kind. It's just the main question now is whether that will end up unlocking a couple additional crystals. Sure, get the skull. Okay, what's up next? Without the glove, we can't do a whole lot. We can't do smith chain or hammer pegs. So let's go ahead and kind of continue doing this south route. Let's continue going south. I'm just really glad that we don't need to. We only had to do this loop once. Come on. Maps don't really help at this point. Maps won't help at all. All right. Let's see. Next up, K45. We're gonna go ahead and do K45 here. And then Stumpy. We don't need cash. We're good on cash at this point. Like I'm just trying to get by. All right, small key to Meyer. Okay, Meyer smalls. We actually got all 3 Meyer small keys at this point. Let's approach from up here, though, so that we can get the knowledge kind of all at once. There we go. Okay, what is going to be our 5-6? Swamp and Mire. So I can make a big bomb. Okay, so if we can do those two, we can do a lot in pod. We can actually hold on. We can do a lot in pod, but we aren't locked. But like, that's not our last location. If we get one more small pod key, and there's here. I don't really like many of my choices, the thing. We can actually finish pod technically, or we can beat pod. We can beat pod. 100% in logic to do such. Let's fill up on hearts real quick because I don't feel confident. Let us have a well done. Let us have a cup of tea. I don't think we will follow. This is going to be risky. Whatever. We do need to. Yeah, that sticks us back up here. Check out desert area. What is desert area got for us? Only two things that we can do over here. Only two things we can do. I think from here we do a save and quit just to get back a couple hearts. Oh, we have not yet finished escape yet. We can do back of escape at this point. So yeah, from here we save and quit. Bugnet not writing home for that. It's swag. It is swag. Don't get me wrong. Not what we're looking for though. I'd say we don't have to worry about healing, honestly. There we go. All right. All the pose here. Graveyard Ledge is available as well, but yeah, Graveyard Ledge is available, but that's pretty slow for not really having anything there. And we did everything. That clears out that. I think pod is our play next. I think now pod is the play. Let me grab a potion real quick. Yeah. Other option is catfish. Catfish wouldn't be too bad, but if we can get flippers. But if we can get flippers, then I feel better about it at least. By the way, those pterodactyls, they will wreck you. They will do like 4 hearts of damage. They're not kind. However, they do go down to the hook shot. Hook shot is one of the best sort of weapons in the game, I'd say. Best sort of weapon. All right, Kiki's gonna let us in. As we approach the 1 hour mark. Yeah, we can't. We can technically beat the dungeon. We can beat the boss. Actually, that's the better way to say it. We can beat the boss. Actually, kind of glad that didn't work. This will still save us 1 key. I think what we do... Okay, here's what we do. We don't burn the key there. If we happen to scrounge up a key... Alright, small key to TR. Okay, it's good to know. Fire rod. Okay, it was. We're gonna do 1 try with. We're gonna do. Hammer 1 attempt. We're gonna try once. We got it first try. Oh my god. I haven't practiced that in a while. That got us another 2 checks. And we saved the key. It wasn't anything to write home about, but I am excited. Now we got a couple, we do have a couple checks scattered throughout here. We'll have some checks in here that we will not be able to clean up yet. No, we can't complete. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. Sorry, I'm being silly. I can't beat Pod. Not without a bow. Right, we need a bow. Okay, let's do Catfish next. We'll do Catfish into Zora. We'll do Catfish into Zora. It's just not overall my favorite play, because we're basically either choosing. There we go. There we go. We got a lot. We have a lot scattered throughout the world. Is kind of an unfortunate thing about where our current position is. Although, hold on, we got Catfish, we got Zora, we've got Graveyard Ledge, and Spike Cave. It's not too many. I guess it's not too many. It's just not. We definitely don't need a compass, though. Regardless, we don't need a compass. All right, let's see what we got on Zora Ledge and see if we need to prioritize coming back at some point. We do not. Okay, good. That is excellent news right there. That is excellent. Just walking it out. Just walking it out. Boots would be nice at some point. Boots would be nice at some point. If this is... If Zora's got flippers... Ooh. Okay, I think we do Graveyard. Let's do Spike Cave. Let's do Spike Cave next. Let's do Spike Cave next. It's a little bit quicker. Ow. But, like, don't take too much damage while going through Finch, if that would be great. Don't mind. There we go. We did it. First try. I was like, we're going to need every single one of those hearts. We're going to need every single one of those hearts. Point where... Okay. Okay. Good news is we do have bottle. Actually, let's use tape real quick. There we go. There is one tile right there that you can use that on, and there's... Nope. Okay, but we will be coming right back up here, though. After we mirror and then fly back up the mountain. We can technically do ice. Actually, yeah, we can do ice. There we go. Okay, there we go. First try. The funny thing is, on the Dark Death Mountain side of this, on the Dark Death Mountain side, it's totally fine. Totally fine. There are no enemies on this lower portion. 0. All right. So we've gotten 2 dungeons done so far as well, so that's not quite where we want to be. Ice is probably our next overall option. Got 1 key. I'll need... One key is tough. 1 key is tough. Oh, let's also double check. What was on Floating Island? I had marked it off. Okay, so we do need bombos. You need bombos for Turtle Rock. Go. And there's Bo. Okay. So now that does open up completing pod now. Key to pod. Okay, yeah. Pod is back in play. Alice of Darkness is back on. All right, let's go ahead and see what we need for... Let's see what we need for this, and let's see if we can do desert. Desert is potentially completable. Wake. Okay, so we can't quite complete it, but we can go into Mire and do everything except for Vitreous and the boss, and okay, some of the most important things for that. And there's Berna. Okay, so we've got all the safety items. We checkerboard next. It is kind of I don't know, just concerning. You know, we are running around in the dark world with half a heart. But considering we were at 3 hearts for like the first half hour, I'm good with this. All right, we cannot complete everything in desert. I think we do desert over Mire though. I think we skip it on Mire. Let's see if it might turn out to be a last locate of the other thing. We will die as our death warp. Worst comes to worst, if we die, we just, oh no, it's a death warp. As long as we're inside of a dungeon, death is not as bad. It could be a lot worse. Compass of Mire. So that's what that 1 of 6, by the way, up above indicates. All right, what are we leaving behind? Map, we're good. We don't care about Torch. Do not care about Torch. Don't really care about that either, but really don't care about Torch. All right, here we go. All right, big key of Skull. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, we have taken a death. How could we have run into that that cannon? So anyways. All right. As long as we're in there before the laser. Before the laser is always a good like indicator of like, okay, we're good on timing that. But yeah, by taking that death warp, we're back up to 5 hearts. Especially considering we will take damage. We usually do take damage against Lammo, so, and actually in this room too. We do usually take damage in this. I'd seen someone hookshot those pillars. We don't need to get magic refill. We've got, we have 14 more fire rod shots. We have 14 more fire rod shots. There we go. All right. All right, well, that's good. Catfish was nothing. Skull Woods, we can do Skull Woods now. Maybe that's the next thing we do. Let's finish off Skull. Yeah, let's finish off. Let's do dungeons that we can complete. There we go. Yeah, so Throng. We got all the front ones. We are still... what do we still need? We need big key for Eastern. Fire. Key-wise, we're doing okay. We do need the small of swamp. That's probably the biggest outstanding key because that locks all of that. We also are missing. We had gotten. Oh, and we also need to remember that we did get the Skullwood's big key. That does open up an additional check for us. Pedestal is probably dead. Yeah, Pedestal is probably dead. But we'll see. So let's time you out. Fine. At least the fire shot went through. All right, good. Through. Really didn't really need that. There we go. So that hand is the Will Master. It'll send you back to the start. Depending on the scenario, that might be exactly what you want. Oh, hold on. Oh, frick. There we go. Use the things that you have. Oh, hey, that's vanilla. Oh, hey, that's actually, that was actually the Sanctuary Heart. All right, so there's one more check we can get in here. There is still one more check. Where are the boots? Are the boots? After this, I think we do Graveyard Ledge. I think after this, we'll go ahead and do Graveyard Ledge. From Graveyard Ledge, we got Ice Palace. I think Ice Palace. After we build on accoutrements. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and that was not, but it was something. What is? We've got Ice Palace. Hold on, we've got Ice Palace out of logic. Right, because we don't have flippers, so. Yeah, without flippers, technically we can't get into it. Now, will we break logic? Oh, heck yes. We will absolutely be able to get in there. It's just, Nope. Oh, let's turn in mushroom next. Actually, mushroom next. Which, especially considering we will be getting some potion. Yeah, considering we will be getting some potions. Small key, where are you two? You are pod. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Actually, that puts pod 100% in logic now. Let's finish up pod. Right. Like, hold on. This guard is like... Actually, I am kind of curious, you know, the guard never actually makes it to the Dark World, do they? They just wait for that turnaround spot. Just gonna stun them. I'm just gonna stun them. They take 2 sword slashes anyways. Trying to work out if this is a required double dip. I don't think it's a required double dip, but yeah, we're back up to 3 keys, so we can. Yeah, we had burned. Oh right, we also did not do Bowlock side. But let's do the Bowlock side of this as well. Right. Yeah, we can 100% do everything in here. Oh, this is exciting. I honestly am excited that being able to pull off Hammer Yump first try. And there's Big Kias Swamp. Okay. That to the ready. All right, we're doing all right. Somehow dodged around everyone there. Whew, that was a whole lot of bupkis. I'm glad that I didn't waste like potion glitching there. But yeah, let's actually go ahead and finish off the dungeon. Finish off the dungeon first, and then come back in for Harmless Hellway. Harmless Hellway. After this, I think we do Smith Chain. And we haven't done any of our logic breaks, water walking quite yet. There we go. All right, down to 1 key. That is going to be the Harmless Hellway one. Nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Okay. All the bombs just drop. All right, and King Helmasaur. 5, 6, 7. $13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Get back here. There we go. 8 slashes. Not a clean fight. We won. We won. That's what matters. Okay. We'll be coming back in, and again, we will be going back in for the last chest. We will be checking Harmless Hellway. If we didn't have the mirror, we would be actually doing a little bit different of a route overall, but yeah, having 5 keys, we can full clear everything. Go. There we go. All right, here we go. Harmless Hellway. Because even though that looks scary. Okay, so that wasn't the end. After this, let's go ahead and let's do Smith Chain. Because the thing is with Smith Chain, we can't just like we have to do swamp, which 100% require that has a hard requirement on flippers. So regardless on like if we do ice, we could do ice. But the best it could do is make it so that it's like, hey, you don't need to like go in here like without flippers. Like we can get by without flippers. Sorry, let me rephrase. We can get by without flippers to get to Ice Palace, but we also 100% need the flippers before that. We know they're before that. We know they cannot be in Ice Palace. Not that kind of game mode. Oh, come on. Go 1, 2, bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. All right, what was in hammer pegs this entire time? Money. Don't care. We don't have powder, so no shenanigans there. That's all right. I say, you know, we get to still do some shenanigans with. Like we have the mirror, so we are able to do that, and that is a small key to swamp. Okay, so that's excellent, because that means we will be able to. Yeah, we just pick that up, and we'll just fly to turn it in. Because Swamp Palace also only has one chest accessible unless you have the small key. Small key, you get pretty much the entire dungeon available. There's Bombos. There's Fertile Rock. Fertile Rock is not fully available, so do ice. Let's do ice. Because we could also find. There we go. There's our fake flipper, by the way. Because we are still on the hunt for a couple things. We are still looking for Meyer Big Key, Eastern Big Key, potentially Boots. Like, there's still things that we need to find outside of items. Small key to Hyrule. That's not what we were looking for. That one actually is. We don't need it. Depending on or let me rephrase. We did not need it. And I think let's just actually before we do that, let's actually go up in here. Let's do Waterfall Fairy first. There we go. Got it. Got it. And now just hope that we don't get fourth piece of heart. All right. Map. Bombs. Okay, so that wasn't anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and do. That is kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That's still kind of funny. All right, and we can do Icebreaker. So we're in a pretty decent spot for this overall. Ice is going to be a crystal, by the way. Yeah, I think with that one key, I think with the key that we've got, that does put. I think we can complete everything else. All right, let's see if we can get it this time. No, we can't. There we go. Sword beams. Out of all the things, sword beams. Got the big key. All right. Yeah, I think we go ahead and hit the switch here. We need one. I think we do need one key for. I'm just trying to remember. Like one of those, like I'm just trying to remember what the logic is like. There we go. All right, we got cash. Not too bad of an icebreaker though. We do pick up a key from here. I mean, we will be able to, like, we'll be able to do this. And small key to Turtle Rock. Small key to Turtle Rock gives us more of an incentive to go that direction. Again, we're still not. Actually, yeah, let's think. Yeah, because we've got one key, I think we can do this route. We can do this route. Yeah, because we've got. That's what it is. There we go. We made it. Yeah, here we go. Here's what I was thinking. Here was the route that I was thinking of earlier. Okay. We're going to be doing a bomb jump. It's going to be a pretty intense bomb jump, honestly. Like, it's one of the toughest ones to nail in the entire game. It is easily the toughest one. And we nailed it. I might have been a little sarcastic. I might have been a little sarcastic about that one. There we go. Got our clip there. All right. that is everything that we need to do here. So that's the good news. We have Bombo, so we're gonna be fine on magic. We're gonna be fine on, like, I'm not thrilled with the I'm not thrilled with our sword for this fight, but we are gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine because Fire Rod does golden sword damage. And just use fire. Now, we knew that wasn't really going to be too much, but that at least opens that up entirely. So let's do what I want to do next. I think our next play is going to be neither of these options are great. Neither of these options that I'm about to do make me feel good. This is going to be kind of one of the, like, dividing lines between, like, how good this goes, and it's 50-50. Do we do Turtle Rock? Or rather, do we do as far as we can get into Turtle Rock? Or do we do as far as we can get into Mire? So, no pressure. No pressure, Finch. All right, let's get over to Bombos. So, we're going to see how we do. We're going to see how this goes. We will be able to delve pretty deeply into this, so yeah, we're going to be able to make it past the halfway mark. There's a total of 3 or 4, I think it's a total of 4 keys in TR. We would be able to steal 1. We'll be able to steal 1, but that could also be a little risky. Oh, hey, it's our first shield. That was our first shield all game. Good. At least they were floating. They were all floating on okay. And we'll all float on all right. There's Big Key of Mire. Okay. Let's leave. Let's leave for now. Let's do Mire. Let's finish up Mire. Mire is now 100% clearable. There is a decent chance that Big Key for TR is over here. We probably should have done like up to. Probably should have. We're gonna get tagged by the pterodactyl again. Quake is like an earthquake kind of spell, and No. Funnily enough, birds are immune to ground type moves. Ow. Uh-oh. I was wondering, like, what was propelling me all the way down that way? Actually, grab this first. Like one of the few times where we are not in go mode, by the way. We're still missing Ice Rod, Flippers. Well, there's Swamp in play. Swamp is now beatable and completable. Hold on. We don't have powder, right? Don't have powder. Let's beat the dungeon first and then delve back in. Let's just beat it, come back in. I thought that we had powder for some reason. Fortunately, we do have, fortunately, we do have something very, very awesome. We have silver arrows, so as long as we get back down here, we're gonna be golden. Got the... Oh. Let's pick it up. Let's grab that chest at least. That was worth it. That was so worth it. That was as worth it as it could be. All right, there we go. Do not hit the switch. Do not hit the switch. Hitting the switch is not needed. Go team. There's sometimes there are some mites that will pop out from there, so want to make sure you don't get hit by them. All right. Now we are in like 2-hit KO territory, so we do want to be cognizant of that. However, Vitrius is in 2-hit territory as well. Oh, and there's Butter Sword. There are 2 swords in here. All right. No, but we did get the TR big key. Don't have the small key. We need one more. We need one more. Yeah, we go back in. Need Eastern Palace. Need Ice Rod. We can't complete. We aren't guaranteed to be able to do. There we go. There we go. By at least staying kind of down below a little bit. Also, we're not 100% guaranteed to be able to finish either, because we don't have Ice Rod. We don't have. There's also a chance do the arena ones first. Can't dash. Can't dash out of here, but hey, that is our fourth. Actually, no. Let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. There we don't go. All right. Yeah, that's the tough part. Like, this is all in logic. And there aren't a whole lot of other spots to go. There are not a whole lot of spots. There we go. Yeah, after this swamp. Swamp after this. We'll be able to finish it out pretty quickly. All right, and then we still have one more chest. Not warp out yet. About this way. Rewind. There we go. Let's see, did this pay out to full clear? Did this pay out to full clear? No. We found that didn't pay out. But that's why you gotta check. That's why you gotta check. All right. And at least that is Meyer done. Meyer done. We still have Eastern Swamp, Proto Rock, and Ganon's Tower to finish. So we're probably still another at least half hour out. Oh dang, that thing just wanted to intercept me. We're gonna, please don't die before we get in the dungeon at least. At least before we get into the dungeon at least. Powder wouldn't be too bad. Powder would be nifty, but oh. But silver's made Vitreous so much nicer, and having gold sword throughout the rest will be very handy. Oh. Also, as a fun note, compass for TR. Need one more. We need 3, potentially 4 items. 3, potentially 4 items still. We are not in go mode. Like, we're an hour 40 some in. We are not yet in go mode. Dang it, that fairy actually would be kind of handy. That fairy would have been a little kind of useful. That's all right. All right, we're good on magic. If we quick swap in time, we quick swapped in time. And we can do full diver down. We're still plenty of items away. I think we go ahead and full clear in this one go. Oh my goodness. we go. And, you know, just chilling on a chill 2.5 hearts as well. Small key, TR. Okay. All right, so that does give us a lot of TR. There's Ice Rod. Okay, we are able to now do Turtle Rock. You have to leave one chest behind, as it is. But we would be able to beat Turtle Rock now. We made the right call. Wait, actually. There we go. There we go. And wedge ourselves into the wall there. Perfect. Perfect. That was pretty good. Now we go back in normally. So that is the diver down trick. Very handy. Very useful. Very good. And it's great how it just lets you, like, walk on water. You gotta be cautious, because a lot of things in here will do 1 heart of damage regardless. That's why we've got beeps now. Oh, we had beeps. All right, so nothing really there to write home about. All right, there we go. Just pop the water. Wonder if Ether Medallion, what that does to the water. I'm not gonna find out right now. That's you know, if I've got spare time after the race. All right. Let's go into the back though. Go into the back. Go. So the good news is we know where a couple of hearts are going to be. So it's not the end of the world. Type of ice. Hey, turns out Ice Palace was a thing all along. So at this point, we are just Eastern Palace Big Key from Go mode. We at least have item Go mode. And it's been okay, not too bad actually. There we go. There we go. Okay, and compass of this dungeon. Okay, we can do TR. I think TR's our next play. We already have to clear out, like, almost everything anyways. But I think we do that first before 5-6. We do that before 5-6. My goodness. Well, at least now we've got 12 hearts coming up here instead of, like, not 12 hearts. First half hour when, like, we're stuck on 3 hearts. That one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurts. We can go straight up to Turtle Rock, though. We already opened it. We already opened it up. So. Man, we have gotten so many bomb drops, though. If we needed to do the Ice Palace bomb jump, could we have? Thank goodness we didn't block ourselves. Okay, we're fine. All right, let's finish off Turtle Rock. We do need to steal a key. Need to steal a key, but that's fine. We already did the sides as well. Yeah, we already did the first 3 checks, so we can just go straight back this way. I think we made the right decision by bailing when we did, because otherwise we would have been even deeper into here, and still having to bail. Like, this was required double dip. This was a required double dip. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Nice. Nice. That alleviates some pressure. That alleviates some pressure. All right, we cannot get... We have to skip Lava Chest right now. We are not done. We are not in go mode yet. We are 1 item from go mode. We are 1 item. Sure. We'll become Bonsai Buddy. It honestly, it is a great choice for Bunny Sprite. The sprite designers in Link to the Past Randomizer have done an excellent job. Just so creative, very creative. Huh. That was kind of smooth. And lucky. More lucky, but hey, I'll take it. Will we ever find boots? Because the other thing is, we might not be able to do Ganon's Tower if if the GT Big Key is on the torch. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? What's Mimic Cave? Was just cash. Was just cash all along. Okay, 5-6 crystal, 5-6, looking a little bit more sus now, but that's how the siege shakes. Yeah, we get red armor. Actually, is that vanilla? No, it's usually mirror shield. Never mind. Usually it's mirror shield. Clear that out just in case. Give it a quick second. There we go. Actually, that's not bad. Not bad. The more GT small keys. All right, there we go. All right. side, we're fine on magic and health. Get Burna to the ready. Not great, but fine. Oh, well, this game has jokes. Worst comes to worst, I do have a... Oh, good. Small key to this dungeon. So, by the way, now everything... Well, the good news is 3 slashes total. 3 slashes for each head. Three slashes for each head. I think we got to go back in. I think we got to go back in for lava. We're 2 hours in. We're not in go mode yet. What is the seed? Okay. I mean, good news is we've and the problem is, like, there's a lot of barrack checks. Here's what we got available to us, right? We got Sasserola's house. Now, Sasserola, because we did Turtle Rock, that got us access to Green Pendant Turn-In. Second, we also have Pedestal. We do not know what is on Pedestal. Do not know what is on Pedestal. We also have the 5-6 crystal, which is in logic. Like, we are in logic. Get mirrored out to the ready. Are we in go mode? You're not. All right, and we never did find... Okay, next. Next, we check Green Pendant Turn-In. Let's check Green Pendant. I'm really glad that at least we have the flute, because not having boots is a bit of a slog, if I'm going to be honest. Goodness, all the lag. Okay, after this... Not the answer. We are full clearing the game, apparently. We're full clearing. I like the 4... I like the 2 versus the 1. It's double the odds. If it's not this, then we do a blind pull of Pedestal. But we are full clearing the game. We're about 2 hours into the seed. We are not in go mode. I guess if there was good news, 5, 6. If this was the answer, if this is the answer, then we made mistakes. If it's on pedestal, then we're actually still okay. Ow. All right, let's see. What was on this? Now, this just became available when we beat Swamp Palace. Like, the other good thing is this was recently available to us. But let's see what we got. Funny. And we're in go mode. We're in go mode, so that is a little unfortunate. That's also a little unfortunate. But let's go ahead and beat Eastern. Go and beat Eastern, and then the rest of the seed. Right, Eastern. So you don't have to go into the Dark World. Well, we're not... technically, we might be in go mode. We are not 100% in go mode yet. We don't know until we go into Ganon's Tower. Thing is, this is going to be a slug, I think, for a lot of people. I mean, it definitely was for us. It definitely didn't help to die like 3 times in Castle Tower for Aga 1. But only thing that can really help us now are boots. And boots would still help, don't get me wrong. Boots would still help, but I think I skip out on that particular deck. There we go. First try. Eh, we're here. Eh. That might end up paying out, like if we're like climbing GT and it's like, oh my goodness. That would be where that pickup might come in handy. But yeah. Okay. But for Faux All-Dungeons Keysanity, like overall, like this has been it's been an entertaining seed. If I can get that timed. If I can actually time out that. All right, here we go. And there we go. All right. And that is crystal number 7. That is every single dungeon completed before Ganon. Now, Aga was required, as it turned out. I forget where Titan's Mists were, but they were... I think they might have been Dark World. All right, so let's go up the mountain. Never did find... Yeah, so we never found... Hera Small. Yeah, no Hera Small. We already popped open the portal, so be a little bit quicker. There are 2 different routes to get up to top to Dark World and to Ganon's Tower. So it's usually, sometimes it's usually like preference or how lucky do you feel. This route can be a little bit quicker, but it does have more of a risk of them. You can get blocked by those dead rocks in the room right before, and then bad things, and it just doesn't feel good. Now, again, we might not be in go mode. If the GT Big Key torch, if it's on the torch, hey, there we go. We actually slew a Lionel. There we go. There's all 7 crystals. Been around. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and we enter Ganon's Tower at the 20611 mark. We got 3 keys. Let's do Hope Room. Do Hope Room into full. Yeah, we will go ahead and do full this side. Yeah. Got half magic, so we're in pretty good shape for this. Dodge around. The big killer in this room is taking damage and getting knocked backwards. That's the main way to not be able to complete that room. All right, but we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. Hera small. All right, get that small key. Let's actually see if we're in go mode. And it could be here, and the boots are also here. We don't know. Okay, we are in go mode. 100% in go mode. We don't need 300 bucks. Yeah. All right. We'll just use Ether here. We'll just use Ether. This seed's been... There's Boots. We finally got Boots. Oh my goodness. The Boots were in GT all along. I like how even with this, we are not going to finish with 0 bonks. All right. There we go. we had to wait for the bomb anyway, but when I can just run instead, it feels so good to be able to run. Fun fact, only the first... All right, and key to this dungeon. All right. As a fun fact, the only part of those fire snakes that will do damage is the head. The rest of it, you can go ahead and hit all you want. There's the hidden switch. All right, that's number 17. We have to add 1 to that compass, because we saw what was on torch. Just because we didn't pick it up doesn't mean it still counts. It still counts. Ah, shoot. Yeah, that went all right. Don't have. Right. There have been a couple times where I've been in. Oh, that's fun. There's that last Ice Palace small key. Actually, that is every single small key collected, by the way. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. It's in Tower Room. Well, this seed has it all. It's got the jokes. The seed has the jokes. All right, here's what we're gonna do. As long as you hold on to a wall, by the way, if you've got the cape on, as long as you're holding onto the wall, you don't lose magic. We will worry about moving here in a second. There we go. There we go. Hey, check it out. It's the big key of this dungeon. All right. Let's finish the game. Let's finish the game. The good news is we will be able to just go down into the Ganon hole. And at least we have silvers. Like we have the best items and weapons. We've got the best items at this point in the game. There we go. Actually, that was pretty good because that got us out of a thing. There we go. And that just knocked us closer to the stairs. How I gotta think of it. It's how I gotta think of it. All right, we got 2 blue potions. We got this, so I think we go ham. I think we go ham. That was the quickest I've ever done that room. And it's like, let me just go ahead and pick you up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Actually, that's perfect. This is the best we've been armored for this particular. I say that and then you were a quick one anyway. There we go. There we go. We're good. Yeah, we're good on everything. We've got 15 silvers. All we need the rest of the way is 4. We need 4. We now have 20. All right. Oh. We make it. We made it. Phew. That was closer than I thought. Plenty of keys, so we just go. All right. Fine. Grab the magic. Moldorm being a little bit of a jerk. Being a little bit of a jerkity jerk. Oh no! That's not gonna count as a kill. That's not gonna count. There we go. It's been that kind of seed. We're gonna... we should be finishing sub 220. There we go. I'm just gonna take Ganon's last piggy bank. There we go. That one's more... for that one, it's just more stalling to let the bumpers part. All right, agonometry. All right, nice double to lead things off. Three. 4. 5. How did I miss? How did that miss? Oh. You. All right. Well, here's the good news. Here's the good news. We did not full clear the game. Didn't get all 216 checks. Which would be like, I was about to say, one per thing. Now, we've been going for 137 minutes. Let's finish it off. Let's beat Ganon. Ganon's going down. Like other permanent land gastropods, the majority of land slugs have 2 pairs of feelers or tentacles on their foreheads. Know that? This is very much overkill, by the way. Okay, good. All right, now Ganon teleports around. The Ganon fight is fought in 4 different phases. First phase is with his trident. Second phase is with those bats, those fire bats. Third phase is him teleporting around. If you don't hit him immediately, he will drop some more fire bats. Oh no, Silver, my one true weakness. Oh. That's fine. Not gonna be efficient. All right. There we go. And 4 silver arrows. Let's raise our sword to the heavens and celebrate a seed run. I can't say well run, but a seed run. GG. Ice Palace bomb jump? Hype! We didn't do the Ice Palace bomb jump. I regret to inform the runners. I regret to inform the Triforce. But that was the seed. That was Fake All-Dungeons Keysanity. And again, if you're wondering what that is, with FAD Keys, we have to runners have to beat every single dungeon, including Aga Tower, all the crystal dungeons, all the pendant dungeons. Beat Aga 2, and then Ganon will be vulnerable. After doing all 1, 2, 3, all 1, hold on, 10 plus Castle Tower 2, yeah, all 12 dungeons. I swear I can math. I swear I can math. And this one ended up kind of getting us turned around a little bit. Now, everyone who runs this same exact seed will also get the same item locations, all the same fun Pixlocks. Oh, right, he had a key. So they will also have Thieves Town Big Key up on Bumper Ledge. I'm really glad we made that play. I'm really glad we made that play in particular. We could have saved a little bit of time because we were contemplating whether or not to just do Turtle Rock or do 5-6. If we had done 5-6, we would have, if we had done the 5-6 Crystal Turn-In, we would have done Eastern first and then Turtle Rock. But, c'est la vie. Oh, that's right. We didn't get the book until Ganon's Tower. It's like, we at that, in the very last bit, we got a couple new checks. We did not pull Pendant, or Pedestal, sorry. We didn't pull Pedestal. Pedestal, the two, Red Riding Hood Kid. So, yeah, and that is because Sick Kid had a cape for us. That was what gave us Aghanim access. So yeah, we had like sub 10-minute Aga access, and Aga was required. Aghanim was required. With the flute being, yeah, because the flute was in, was on Pyramid. So, and that's what ended up giving us progression. But we had Dancing Pickles. And what was on Pedestal is probably either a Boomerang or the Magic Sack. So that's where the powder was. So, oh, I'm really glad. Actually, I'm really glad we didn't end up choosing Pedestal. Because Pedestal would have led to that, which would have led to another item. Don't get me wrong. It would have been another item. It wouldn't have been the right item, though. It was either going to be money or a boomerang or shovel. Like, it could have actually led to a couple fetch quests that would have been even worse for us. But that is Fake All-Dungeons Keysanity, where I mentioned the All-Dungeons part. The Keysanity is all the maps, compasses, small keys, and big keys are shuffled throughout Hyrule. So dungeons with like only 2 items in there normally, now they've got at least 5. Really 6. So they get a lot more value to visit. It also does encourage full clearing dungeons because sometimes, depending on the dungeon, you can skip a number of checks because you can basically calculate out, like, the map and compass are the last 2 items. I can skip the rest of my checks. There's a seed in Vrosia where the big keys are shuffled throughout, and the boss is guaranteed to have an item. So basically, once you find however many items are in that dungeon, then you can just go to the back because the last item will be on the boss. A lot of different ways to play this. What does make this Faux All-Dungeons Keysanity, though? There are two exceptions to that whole like keys being shuffled throughout. Castle Tower for Ganon 1. Those are the two chests in there are guaranteed to have the two Aga Tower small keys. Additionally, Ganon's Tower is guaranteed to have the big key. So those are the three total keys that are not shuffled. But that being said, yeah, we it wasn't as effective. It wasn't as efficient for us for running that, unfortunately. And a lot of that did have to do with we died 3 times trying to climb Aga Tower with 3 hearts, and the one time that we made it through was when we took an extra split second to knock like one of those charging guards, to knock them a little bit off so that we could sneak through. That was the 4th one, the one that we were able to finish. A lot of Link to the Past Randomizer can be summarized, especially at like my level, and I'm not a top runner by any stretch. But I like to think of myself as entertaining. Take a split second to save yourself 3 minutes. We got our first sword 3 minutes in. We got the boots 2 hours 6 minutes in. Flute was 24 minutes. Mirror was 37. We completed 3 fights with the fighter sword, 4 with the master sword, 1 with the tempered sword, and 5 with the gold sword. The one with the tempered sword was Vitreous. We took 1225 damage, used a lot of magic, 6 bonks, 11 saving quits, 7 deaths. I can't say that they were all intentional. Some of them were very much unintentional. For an in-game collection rate of 188 out of the 216 available checks, in-game time of 2 hours 1750. The reason why this was 2 hours 19 minutes for that almost extra 2 minutes is because of pausing and saving and quitting and coming back in. But that is the seed. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. If you're interested in learning more about Link to the Past Randomizer, ALTTPR.com, and hope to see you on the racing circuit. Goodbye. Take it easy. Be well. Be safe. Take it easy.